Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What's going on, Legendary? How are you? Whoa, make sure this is working right. Make sure everything is good. Hope everyone is having a great night. Yes, indeed, it is Monday night. But I got to tell you got to get it done. You got to get it in tonight for sure. Although it will be shorter than normal, but I do want to hang out with you guys for a little bit tonight, see what's going on and out there in the crypto Twitter world. What's going on with the market? I actually listened to Blockchain Monkeys today. He's got a YouTube channel. I don't know if I knew that or forgot about it or what, but I did check him out. What's going on, bro? XRP, good to see you. Sir Captain Six is in the building. What's up, my friend? Monday night, the market is doing some pretty good stuff. Thank you, Jaram. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, my friend. Dude, we are getting closer to being rich. That is without question. That is exactly right. So what's this news I'm hearing about Representative Tom Emmer? Did I see that right on Twitter? Tom Emmer did something with he introduced a couple of bills. Did I hear that right? I think I have that. XRP Ledger Foundation. Did you guys hear that? Tom Emmer put something in. I thought I had that up here. Let me see. Yep, there it is right there from Jane Rule XRP. We're going to talk about that as well. What's going on, Harley Holler? And speaking of YouTube channels, GDLT is in the building. Dude has been doing this thing, man. Proud of you, brother. Keep it up. GDLT on YouTube, guys. Make sure you follow him. Give him a follow. He's over there doing his thing. Absolutely. Hey, C's, is sales and services available in Kentucky? I don't know, my friend. I don't know if it's available in Kentucky or not. The easiest way to do that is to find out is to try to download the app, Jay Martyr. That would be the easiest way to try and find that. Crypto Don Juan, where you been, brother? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I did reach out to you on I emailed you once about a month and a half ago. I've been gone playing the stock market, killing them over there with options. Oh, wow. I hear you, bro. I hear that, man. I hear you. Appreciate you been hanging out tonight, my friend. Indeed. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. I was just thinking about you, too. I was like, where has Crypto Don Juan been? Guys, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe if you haven't had a chance to do that yet. Yeah, shout out to James Rule XRP. He shared that. He messaged me about that. The Tom Emmer introducing that. That's an interesting, bill or bills that he's looking to introduce there. Tay Marquise is in the building. Where was that? That's interesting, Sir Captain Six. Sir Captain Six says, I just watched a live leak project session. There was some guy live on there talking about XRP being the new world currency. Which channel was that? Everyone should listen to this one. What channel was that, Sir Captain Six? Yeah, the market. Yeah, I tried a little bit of them options, man. I didn't do so well. I just barely broke even on six. Was it six? I think I might have had 6 trades. I don't tell you. I can't say anything good or bad about Stellar. A lot of people believe it's going to be the retail option. A lot of people believe it's going to be the retail option. All the characteristics essentially of XRP, and that XRP is going to be the institution, wholesale. So I can't say yeah or nay on that, my friend. Leak project channel. Huh. Oh, what happened? Leak project channel. Okay, I've never heard of that. And what's the title of the video? Sure, Captain Six. What's the title of the video? What? Who let the bulls out was in the building. Goodness, I was thinking about you as well. Who let the bulls out? Good to see you. I was like, where's the guy who created my intro? I haven't seen him in a while. I was thinking about you this morning. Who let the bulls out? Appreciate you hanging out today, man. Good to see you. Bruh, XRP, you want me to share that? It's what? 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 Bruh, XRP, you want me to share that, man? That's interesting stuff right there. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I know it's tough when you're working nights, brother. Back at you, by the way. But that's tough stuff right there. When you work them evenings, I used to work those, man. I used to work that 1 to 11, 2 to 11, 3 to 11 shifts, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8 hours. Used to work the graveyard shift, 11 o'clock at night to 7 in the morning. And you would think there would be no airplanes flying around that time, but yeah, they do. They do. Donald Connor's in the building. What's good with you? Everything's great here, Donald. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. So the answer today is I can't say good or bad on it. I've always been, if I have XRP, I have XRP. And I didn't feel like I needed to. I don't say it's a bad thing at all, but I don't know enough about Stellar to give an honest opinion of it. I really don't. But a lot of people are up on it, and a lot of people believe that it's going to be the retail end. I know, they had the thing with IBM. They had that proof of concept for emerging markets, I believe, in the South Africa or Northern Africa region. Yeah, I hear you, bro. That's some interesting stuff right there. And, and early on when I started the channel, bro, XRP, I spoke with Robert. I spoke with him a couple of times, and for me, he just feels like a guy in the know, right? like he has some connections because he used to hang around in that community, right? He used to hang around in that banking space, so. Could you imagine something like that, though, bro, XRP? Could you imagine? Could you imagine something like that? Do you like if that happened? What would that do to XRP hodlers? Like, what would that do to XRP hodlers if that happened? Oh, like, whoa. Yeah, you're welcome, Tay. For Sale is in the building. How are you? Good to see you tonight. TJ Jackson is in the building. What's up, TJ? Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to share a little bit about that Tom Emmer, Representative Tom Emmer, what he did, what he's doing, or what he did, actually. But I got to tell you, wow. That's a nice, interesting thing there, what he did. Let me see here. Let's go over it a little bit. But first, I got to do this. XRP to 25 or $30 between October and November, $25 to $50. And then crash down to sub. Are you saying sub $10 or 10 cents? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, really? Okay, because I was wondering, because I thought we were cool. I was like, man, I thought we were cool. Had a great conversation. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense why he hasn't been showing up. But were you saying below 10 cents or below $10? Hardly Hollow says I'm just sub. Oh, wow. Yeah. Could you imagine? Just think about what that would do to the market, XRP hodler market. I have a few of them, Jason. Master PH. Why can't I say it? Pietro? I have a few of them. I think that if you have the cash flow, right? If you have some additional cash flow, it could be a win if you get the right one, right? You can put them up for sale if you follow the steps with I think OpenSea. You know, you could get some wins if you know. And I don't know how, you know, I don't know how good you're going to have to be at picking something that might be in demand a year from now, 2 years from now, or that, you know, someone hasn't thought of yet, you know, that type of deal. But I have a few of them. I hope that answers your question, Jason. That's some interesting stuff right there, TJ Jackson. But yeah, so I get filling up at 10 cents, but what you're doing at 25 to 50? What are people doing at 25 to 50, TJ Jackson? You talking about testing your resolve. What you gonna do? If it's what are you gonna do? Oh, I gotta have to prepare for this mentally now. $25 to $50. Right? I wasn't planning on these numbers until October, November of next year. You guys know that. I said it on the channel. I was expecting a $20 to $26 XRP. Deep Mind is in the building. What's up, Deep Mind? Good to see you, bro. Did you catch that? Did you catch that chat from our dude, bruh XRP? Yeah, dude, bro, XRP. Let me tell you, I don't doubt. I'm not doubting you 1 second, bro. Not 1 second at all. You know how we do. What I'm saying is that, boy, that is going to do something to the XRP hodlers. You talk about a test. That's going to be a test right there. And it's not so much the double figure price. It's what happens after the double figure price. What ooh, that's going to be something. That's going to be something. Well, here's the deal. You know, for us and in the Crypto Sieges Fund, we had our plan was October, November of 2021. Double figures, $20 to $26. So, and this is what we were going to do. So if it happens this year, it happens this year. And we do what we would say we're going to do, except when we originally started the plan, we were going to cash out. This time we're not cashing out. We are going to collateralize, right? We're gonna leverage our assets. But man, oh man. That is some pretty cool stuff right there. Oof, 10 cents though. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to figure out what you're gonna do. Especially if you know what's going to. I don't know. What's going on, Deep? So that it's yeah. So our friend, a good friend of the community, man. You remember him? You remember Robert, right? RW. Yeah, that's some $25 to $50 XRP between October and November, then a sharp crash. Wow, sub 10 cents for around 2 weeks, and then that's when XRP gets its price set. That is major. Oh, yeah. He always felt like he was a dude in the know, bro, XRP. When I talked with him, he just did. I wasn't saying his name anymore. Like, literally, I was just saying a friend of the channel, a friend of the channel. I wasn't. Like, I was not saying his name. I was just saying a friend of the channel, a friend of the channel. And I would point out some of the stuff that he told me. So, oh, more than 50%. Yeah, he always came across to me as very, very solid, very, very sincere and genuine when I spoke with him, Deep Mind. So, yeah, more than 50% is gonna, like, unless you know. Now, if you know, right? For those for those of us hanging out tonight, we know, right? Like, we know. And so that given the case, I would not. Why would I? Why would we do a leverage? We wouldn't do a leverage. We would just. I don't even know. I don't even know. I have to think that over. And what would I do? I really do. I have to think that over. I'm still trying to figure out. Right. Let me ask you. Right. So you got your you got your ledger. You got one of your things. Right. Ellie Powell Trezor ledger. You got some XRP on there. Right. How do they know which XRP you're selling in terms of having, your XRP being on holding it for at least a year? How do you know which XRP is? Like, how do you know that? Is it from the wallet? Like, right? If you got 1,000 XRP on your ledger, right? If you got 1,000 XRP on your ledger and you just put 500 on there 2 weeks ago, and then you decide to sell 500, how do they know that's the 500 that you just got 2 weeks ago, or it's the 500 that you've had over there for longer than a year? Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around the gains and the capital gains, and you got to hold on to it for at least a year and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, Coach Joe Blunt, Ellie Powell, absolutely. How do they know? Yeah, that's some interesting stuff. That so you go all into cash. How Harley Hodler says, I'm all in the cash and then waiting. Woo! That's some interesting stuff right there. I'm gonna have to contemplate with some people smarter than myself to think about that strategy. Oh, absolutely, bro. Listen, I am not doubting at all. What I'm contemplating, bro, is the strategy. I'm trying to wrap my brain around the strategy. And it's probably just as simple as Harley Hodler said. It's probably just as simple as that. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just thinking out loud. It probably just, don't take this as financial advice, please. It's probably just as simple as Harley Hodler suggests. 100% cash out and wait. It's probably as simple as that. Ooh, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out, Don. How would they know? Like, I mean, you're sending it over to your ledger. I mean, if it's one thing if it's on Coinbase, right? Well, they got like, even still, like, how do they know what's this year thing? I don't get that whole. You have to hold on to it for a year. I don't know. Exactly. Can't do the loan, bro. Can't do the leverage. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, and I wouldn't get, I wouldn't get liquidated because Celsius is awesome. I mean, they give you like 500 warnings, and then they give you like 500 options to to adjust. But goodness gracious, I couldn't do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, couldn't mess around having that thing leveraged like that. That's going to happen, you know. But interesting stuff nonetheless. Wow, that's some stuff to think about for sure, guys. Let's go over this thing from Tom Emmer. Let me see if I can find my guy, James Rule. There it is. So James Rule shared this with me earlier today. Shout out to James Rule, big time community ad. We appreciate you taking your time and your energy and your resources to share with the community, brother. So the Ripon Advance. Emmer sponsors a bill to amend security laws for digital assets. U.S. Representative Tom Emmer from Minnesota on September 24th introduced bipartisan legislation. Well, how about that? To amend the nation's securities laws to exclude investment contracts or digital tokens from the definition of a security. Holy moly. The Securities Clarity Act, which Representative Emmer sponsored with bill co-sponsors, Mike Conaway, Republican out of Texas, and Darren Soto, Democrat out of Florida, would provide regulatory clarity for the launch of an open blockchain network by making contract assets separate and distinct from a securities offering. From a securities offering they may have been part of. From a securities offering that they may have been part of, according to a bill summary provided by Rep. Emmer's office. We have seen regulations hinder the progress of blockchain-based technology, said Representative Emmer, ranking member of the U.S. Financial Services Committee Task Force on Financial Technology and co-chair of the Congressional Blockchain Caucus. What? The development of these vital technologies should not be impacted by the government's inability to adjust. Wow. HR 8378 would permit companies that are in compliance with current securities registration requirements or that have qualified for an exemption to provide for the distribution of their assets to the public without fear of additional regulatory uncertainty. So first, a member, a branch of the SEC, I believe it's called Trading Markets, they come out with a no action letter on securities. And now Representative Emmer is putting this out. Interesting. To provide for the distribution of the assets to the public without fear of additional regulatory uncertainty, according to the bill summary, which notes that such assets are, in fact, as always were, commodities. Well, isn't that interesting? The Securities Clarity Act will allow America to compete in this new advancing space without sacrificing the consumer and investor protections that have made our capital markets the strongest in the world, said Representative Emmer. There are companies that have followed our current rules of the road and managed to navigate our securities regulations. Now they deserve certainty from our regulators when offering their digital asset to the public. Oh, yes. Yes, Representative Emmer. This is what I'm talking about. I love the fact that you said digital asset to the public. Wow. That is some really good stuff right there. So XRP Watch, yes, right? So you said each purchase of transactions are recorded by the exchanges you use. All you have to do is prove you have bought XRP and never sold the amount you bought at the same time. But how do you prove that? Like, When you go to cash out XRP and it's on your ledger, you just send a certain amount of XRP from your ledger. Like the ledger doesn't pick, the nano doesn't pick rather which XRP, it just sends it, right? Where are the dates on those? I don't know how you're going to be able to show them time dates, but XRP Watts says, wait a minute, is this thing working? Let's go. Let me start. Each purchase and transaction recorded by the exchanges used. All you have to do is prove you had bought XRP and never sold the amount you bought at that time. Let me see. Of XRP, I have all of XRP from 3 years ago transferred all into one ledger, Nano X. Now I'll show them time dates, purchases of the 3 years ago. And it won't matter that I bought 59 XRP the day before. Interesting. I can't, yeah, interesting. I do think it's very interesting how they're gonna say, well, you just bought this XRP yesterday. If I just send it over, I don't understand how they would suggest or how I can prove otherwise. I'll have to figure it out. XRP Joe got a new job. Oh, wait a minute. XRP Joe. Okay, no. Congrats, XRP Joe. I'm supposed to be waiting for a big speak to your CPA. I'm supposed to, thanks, Steve. I'm supposed to be, James Rule is supposed to be sharing with the community kind of a big job he got. Congrats, XRP Joe. Mama Lacey's in the building. How are you, Mama Lacey? Good to see you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they can figure it out. First in, list out, last in, first out. I gotcha. So this is some really, really good news coming out of Tom Emmer's office. This is some really, really good news. TJ Jackson had to step away and accept a job offer. TJ Jackson, you did? Did I miss XRP Joe coming in? Or he had to step away? Is that what your size is saying? God, we got a lot of great people on the stream tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. XRP Joe is in the building. Lady Enigma, how are you, miss? Good to see you. Wrangler Ra is in the building. Raphael is here. How are you, my friend? XRP Joe. Yeah. Who else did I miss? T-Med is here. How are you, miss? Good to see you. Chad B is in the building. Thank you, man. I will definitely do that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That's interesting. It's so interesting. InkPen27. Hey, Siege, new subscriber. Can I leave my XRP on Coinbase? Yes, you can, InkPen27. Appreciate you hanging out tonight, my friend. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you. Oh, you said new subscriber. I appreciate you being here without question. Yes, you can. Sometime, I would definitely recommend looking into getting yourself a hardware wallet, cold storage wallet, like an LEPAL or Trezor, or kind of the most endeared by most people is the Ledger Nano, either the S as in Sierra or the X as in X-ray. Good to see you, Lady Enigma. T-Meg, good to see you as well, my friend. Tyler 1013 is here. Morning, Siege. Morning. Wow. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Good to see you guys tonight. So that is interesting stuff. And again, guys, do me a favor and welcome InkPen27 to the channel. I appreciate that. So XRP Joe did get a gig. You stepped away and said, yes, they've met my conditions and I'm good. Good for you, my friend. Kevin Rawls is here. Whoa. Hey, Kevin, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. That's right. Purcell saying the same thing I'm saying. So, guys, that is some really, really good stuff for them to put that in there. Again, bringing more regulatory clarity and, if you will, hands off on this whole securities thing. The timing is pretty interesting. The timing is pretty interesting. I don't even know. It's like I can't even concentrate right now after I'm getting this news from my dude, bro, XRP, from a big time friend of the channel. I can't even. Oh man, I don't even know. Let me see where I want to share with you guys. I shared that already. That is some very, very, very interesting stuff. So the big word on the street has been this XRP Ledger Foundation. What do you guys think about this XRP Ledger Foundation? Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Jerry Hall, latest video talks about company tax bit. They spoke to FILO and LIFO. It's code. FYI. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mama Lacey. Thank you guys for welcoming InkPen27 to the channel. I appreciate that. Coinbase wallet. I have the Coinbase wallet as well. Crypto Deliveries in the building. Well, thank you for reminding me about that, Deep Mind. InkPen27. Every Wednesday, join us for Wealth Wednesdays, Generational Wealth Wednesdays. We learn together about wealth strategies. We do indeed. Every single Wednesday, InkPen27 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we talk generational wealth strategies. We talk about things like putting together your wealth advisor team, right? What does it look like to speak with a private investment banker? Do you have a team together, your CPA, your tax team, your attorneys? What does that look like? How do you interview someone that's looking to become a potential wealth advisor for you? We read great books on how to prepare for sudden wealth, like Strangers in Paradise by Jason Grubman. We read great books, great financial books all the time from Ray Dalio and Tony Robbins, from Gary Gunderson, like What Would the Rockefellers Do? Yeah, really some really great stuff. So definitely come hang out with us. And we do a lot of this stuff. We're learning together. I don't hardly at all pretend to be the guy, right? But we get together and we learn this stuff together. So it's a really cool time. Well, thanks for the super chat, Jason. I appreciate that. And Deep Mind, thanks for the reminder. Keep going, Siege. Crypto is the present and the future. Well, thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate you supporting the channel, my friend. Thank you so much for that. And so, what if the ledger becomes a bank? Whoa, Mama Lacey, how about that? What if it does? I find it interesting that the ledger is getting more and more into the staking thing. I guess there's some money to be made for them on their end. I'm glad that they are. I just recently found out that they're supporting Algorand now as well. Algo. Guys, I got to tell you, this is not financial advice. You certainly want to do your own homework and due diligence. But Algo is just looking to be a sleeping giant. It really is looking to be a sleeping giant. But listen, bro, you know me. I am not doubting it one bit. Again, I've talked with him, right? And so, and my conversations with him left me thinking this guy knows something, right? That's what it left me with, like, what? No, what? Yeah. And you've had more conversations than I have with him. So there is zero doubt in my mind. And here's a great thing for us as a community, and we get to share. And I appreciate you sharing that with me, as we can prepare for that, right? We can now mentally kind of prepare for that. And you're right, strategize. What's the best options, right? Yeah, who let the bulls out? That is exactly right. Mama Lacey, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend. I appreciate that big time, miss. Appreciate that big time. Yeah, see, I know, Mama Lacey, you hang out on CKJ's channel a lot, don't you? I appreciate you hanging out tonight. But you're right about that, who let the bulls out. Algo seems to be doing things behind the scenes, yeah. And I'm telling you that Center Consortium and what they're doing with USDC, yeah, and it's interesting that Algo just kind of comes around, and yet they get on that ledger real quick. Crypto delivery is in the building. So that's some interesting stuff. Siege, do you think Stellar Lumen is a silent contender? I was just telling Tay Marquise that I don't know much about Stellar Lumens, other than what I hear from other people. But I've never looked into it. I got to see Jeb McCaleb again. I just want banking on Bitcoin the other day again for like the umpteenth time, and but I don't know much about it. I know a lot of people believe it's going to be the retail. Has a shot to be the retail currency, and XRP will be like the wholesale and the central banks and that type of thing. But I can't give you an honest answer, Kevin Ross. I'm sorry. But that is some interesting stuff right there. But again, bro, we get to prepare for that, right, bro? XRP, we get to prepare and see what that looks like. That those prices are, that's nowhere what I'm expecting. And I firmly believe XRP is going to get. None of that's not very good English either way. Let's see something. Yeah. Yeah. It's nowhere near what I'm expecting. I'm fully expecting XRP to be $4, to be 4 digits, personally. Me and the crypto Siege's home is planning for a 4-figure XRP. But that little 1, 2, 3. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you, miss? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Michael Angelos is in the building. How are you, Michael? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, that's and again, that's an I could listen. I could see that. I could see that big time. Because I've said this on the channel, and I think you guys know this, right? We used to ask the question all the time. We used to call it the $64 trillion question, right? How is it that you and I, the average retailer, the average investor, the average retail investor, how is it that you and I are able to hold this asset, right? Remember that used to be the question on the channel all the time, right? All the time. And then someone said, and it made kind of sense that, they needed to test it. They needed to have transactions, right? Back and forth, people sending it and testing how it's working, right? So in a lot of ways, we were kind of the test market for it, not only for the demand, but for the actual transactions and right, all this different kind of stuff. Maybe even looking into seeing how many bad guys are going to come in there and try to do something, and if they could do something to someone's wallet, and all these different kind of things, right? We would like to test, right? And so the next thing is we started thinking. I started thinking about. if we're not supposed to hold it. Like someone, it was a few people on the channel that asked me about this scenario. And I've said that I would have, it wouldn't shock me in the least bit. This is me personally. It wouldn't shock me in the least bit that they come to a conclusion that they don't want retail investors to hold XRP. Like, it wouldn't shock me in the least bit that they did that. That it's not for retail use. You got the WEF coming out, the World Economic Forum coming out and singing the praises of XRP. You know, you get the G7 or the G20 and the WF coming together. What's going on, Alex D Vlogs? Good to see you tonight, my friend. You get those guys coming together and they decide that the retail. I'm not talking about exchanges and or market makers. I'm not talking about banks. I'm not talking, right? The retail dude. And here's what I said too, because a lot of people, I'm not sure if we forget this, but there isn't a single wallet. There isn't a single XRP wallet that they don't know about. There isn't a single XRP wallet that they don't know about. So what if they do like they did with gold? Tim Lambert says they did this in 1933. So what if they decide to do what they did with gold, right? Look, if XRP becomes the world's bridge currency and the ILP and the ledger get deemed as public good, that's going to get around. Like, the world is going to know these things, right? The world is going to know these things, right? Just like what they did with gold. They could say, today is October 1st. You have until December 1st to turn in all of your XRP. It is not for retail purposes. We will give you $2,000 per XRP. But you have to turn it in by December 1st. 2,000. And all the XRP that is not turned in by December 1st is going to be negligible. It'll be zero. I don't know, something along those lines, right? They did it with gold, made it illegal for you to hold gold. They set a price for gold. They captured everybody's gold, and then they raised. The gold. But here's the difference between 1933. Tim Lambert says it's been a while. It's been done before. A government in 1933 made gold illegal to hold. So, but unlike gold, where you could, you could be like, nah, I'm getting ready to get in the car. I'm getting ready to drive 8 hours north. I know a place. Right? I got a farm. I got something. I'm burying my gold. Because if they want my gold for this price, I know one day I'm going to be able to sell it for some other price, for however long that might be. Here's the thing, right? So there are some people I'm certain made that decision. I am certain made that choice. But you can't hide. You can't hide the XRP. Right? You can't bury it. You can't bury the XRP. Who? Let me. I said this before, right? Let's say they do go with a 2,000. I mean, initially I said 1,000, but let's say they a couple of streams ago I said 1,000. Let's say they do go with 2,000. Let's say they go with $2,000. Who's going to be upset that they're coming after your digital asset? Yes, per Alex D Vlogs, per XRP. Who's going to be upset? Alex Locks, thanks for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. You're always supporting the channel, brother. I appreciate you, man. XRP is gonna pop off soon. Siege, you look excited. I am really excited, bro. Really excited. 70 people on the stream tonight on Monday Night Football. Everybody's hanging out with Crypto Siege. I appreciate you guys big time. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We always like to have just as many subscribers, just as many likes as we have people in the channel checking us out. So do me a favor and smash the like button. Like, who's going to be upset? Raphael says, I'm not going to complain. Who is going to be upset about, man, what? What? They want me to turn my XRP for $2,000 per XRP? Man, this thing was designed to be 10,000 per. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm holding out for at least 5,000 per. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Who's hey, Harley Holler, who's going to be upset with the 2,000 per X? I'm trying to figure out. I want to know who that dude is. I want to know who that gal is. Who is going to be upset? I'm just, and the other question I have is, do you think that that's no way possible to happen because so many people would be multimillionaires and maybe even billionaires? Do you think that's not a possibility because so many people would be millionaires and multimillionaires and billionaires? Is that your reasoning for why you think it couldn't happen? Do you think that's why it wouldn't happen? Tim Lambert. That's a great point, bro. Tim Lambert's like, not me. They could take it, and who would I cry to? who's gonna listen to me? Right? Who's gonna listen? Like, right? Who are you gonna cry to? You can't. Who are you gonna complain to? Some of the XRP hodlers? Somebody. You gonna complain to the BTC maxis? I mean, right? It's over. I can tell you, if the government does that, here you go. The Crypto Siege is home. Here you go. And I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to, oh man, I just, Mark Phillips, man, he did this outstanding write-up on freaking Medium about XRP being designed to be 10,000. I know this is going to be the world reserve currency. Like, I know what they're going to be doing. No. Are you kidding me? Here you go. Here, and not, I'm like, to torture yourself. To torture yourself with what if? To torture yourself with what if, or it could have. And here's my thing, Deep Mind. What I'm thinking is that they would have to do this soon. They can't wait for markets to be doing stuff. Like, right? XRP just can't. I can't see the scenario of slow and steady. And your dudes, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your dudes, your gals, your boys, you going to them and like, yo, XRP's $10 now. I told you. No, let's do this. It's $5 now. It's past its all-time high. Yo, I'm telling you, you better get some of this. And then like 3 weeks later, it's now $8 and $9. And your friends you go on to your friends again. They know that if it goes like that, it gets past this all-time high, it gets to 5, and then it gets to 7, and then it gets to 9, everybody's going to start chopping. They're going to start snatching it up. And I just have always said, I don't believe they want the number of XRP wallets increasing. If there's a million, they don't want 1,500,000 XRP wallets. I can't wrap my brain around them being good with that. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So 2,000 per, and here's the thing that I would say as well. Deep Mind is something. Deep Mind says, buying XRP stock when XRP is 24 cents is different if XRP is 2,000. Yes, it is. Deep Mind says he thinks if they do something like that, it has to be before the IPO. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Which, by the way, Deep Mind, would fall right in line with our dude, bro, XRP, and what our friend of the channel is saying. It would fall right in line with that. Because trust me, that little strategy that someone's trying to do, $25 to $50, and then a crash to below 10 cents, and then a price set, that little strategy, unbeknownst to the majority of XRP hodlers, is going to shake tons of people out. Because what? They would think the sky is falling. Wouldn't you think the sky is falling if XRP got as high as $50 and then all of a sudden crashed below $1? Everyone would think the sky is falling. So you're right. Must be before IPO. That's what I'm saying. They can't wait. They can't, like, I'm not sure if they can wait for the market to kind of start doing its thing for too long, like all the way until November of next year. If they're going to do such a thing, I think they would have to do that right away. And I will also say that it would not surprise me at all if they did that. And first of all, an overnight price would not surprise me. Them getting together and the ILP deemed the public good and XRPL deemed the public good, and XRP is no longer retail investors are no longer to hold XRP. It would not surprise me in the least bit, because if the WF and the G7 or the G20 come together and they agree on XRP as the bridge currency, and that the ILP is going to connect the nations of the world, and that the ledger is going to be used as some great decentralized exchange, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do that. I'm just saying, if they come together and agree, all I know is that the WF and the UN and the CFPB have had some very nice things to say about Ripple and its technology. It's not a secret anymore. Even Congress knows. And certainly this current administration knows. So it would not surprise me if they did that. And I tell Miss Crypto Siege all the time. She's like, what? 2,000? What? I'm like, babe, no one's going to know. Who's going to know? First of all, who's going to know about a 2,000 per XRP? And if, let's say, it becomes a broadcast nationally and all the major channels are covering it for some reason, all the major channels are covering this 2,000 per XRP. Your neighbor don't know that you have XRP. Your neighbor don't know. And if you told your dudes and you've been trying to tell your boys about XRP, they don't know how much you have. They don't know. They don't know that you perhaps became a multimillionaire. Someone says something about 9 figures. They don't know that you now have 9 figures in XRP. They don't know. And even if let's say your boys know. Let's say your family, let's say you're like my family don't know. My family has they have no idea what we hold. And they only know we're in digital assets. They wouldn't even listen to me about XRP. Wouldn't even listen. My boys, I think they know that I have XRP, but they don't know anything else. They're not gonna be like, oh, like your neighbor's not gonna, look at their spouse and significant other and say, our neighbors are moving 2,000 per XRP. They're moving. No one's gonna know. Like trust me, when you go to the gas station, you go to the Sheets down the street, they don't know. Hi. Right? They don't know. They don't know that you're a multimillionaire now and possibly a billionaire. What are they going to right? They're going to ask you go to gas stations. You're going to say, what's the number of the pump? How much gas would you like? Right? They don't know. They are not going to know. The world is not going to know that the XRP hodlers are suddenly now millionaires. They're not. No one's going to know. What's going on, Jim Marcus South? Pretty good to see you, my friend. Bless Cruz is in the building. So I'm just saying, I would not be surprised at it. I got to tell you, bro, XRP, that was something heavy for me, man. I can't wait to tell Miss Crypto Siege this. Like, I can't wait to tell her this. Like, I can't wait to tell her this. Deep Mind says, in one way, they are taking it from our hands. FXRP, what stops them from creating additional liquidity products on top of the stakes? XRP. Yes, exactly. I just think that some very smart people know the game changer that is XRP and the XRPL ledger and the ILP. I think some very, very smart people in some very prominent positions of the world know it. And I don't know. I could just see it happening. I really could see it happening. I really could see it happening. And maybe one prepares for such a thing. I don't know. Maybe one prepares for that, right? Like Deep Mind just said right here. Wealth plan. And maybe, I don't know. My understanding is still every time it's 4 for $1 or 23 or 22 cents. I just get I get more. I get a little small, tiny bags, $100, because I'm like, I can't pass up on it. So in any case, that's some food for thought, guys. Bro, XRP hit us with something. That's heavy. That is heavy. But I gotta tell you, I've always said on this channel, I would not be surprised by them deciding to do that. And I think it falls right along with what I've been saying. I don't think they want the number of wallets of XRP. If it's 1 million, they don't want to go into 1,500,000. And if it goes from its current price to $1 or $2, then it gets back to its all-time high of 380, and then the next thing you know, it's $6. It's gonna be too many people jumping on. It's gonna be too many people jumping on the wallet. The XRP wallet sizes will increase. Convert it to a stable coin at 47 and come back in when it's less than $1. I hear you, my friend. And have the discipline to hold on and not cash out. Hold on and not take some of that stablecoin money and put it into something. It's gonna be it's a great test. And I got to tell you, I appreciate you, bro, XRP, for sharing this with the community, because I have to tell you, that is some stuff right there. Now we're prepared. Jeremy, oh, did I do it? Jeremy, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, brother. I appreciate that. We're prepared, right? Convert to $1 stable coin at 47 and come back in when it's less than $1. In deep mind, that's very, very true. You may be locked out from retail trading. You don't know what they can do. I mean, what they will do. That's right. Too many variables, man. You're right, deep mind. Too many variables. Prepare the best that we can. And you know, and I'm certainly not giving you financial advice, but I know for us, accumulate and hodl, right? That's a good strategy. And I got to tell you, I don't personally mind. I don't mind getting that weekly XRP every week. Deep mind. I'm about to settle that LTV loan with Celsius, and just, you know what, it's been there in collateral, in the collateral lock wallet. Keep it in my thing. Keep it in my regular wallet. After we settle, I forgot you got to settle on the same, because I did the stable coin. I didn't get cash. I took that, put it in a stable coin, went right back into the market. So I forgot that if you take Tether, you got to pay it back in Tether, and I got everything in USDC. This is a great question. We're going to end with this question right here. Nice. Siege question. Now, with all of this said tonight, I really want to know why that 500 million XRP was moved to another platform. That's such a great question, bro. Why did Mr. Larson move $500 million worth? Wait a minute. I'm getting two different things on. Was it 500 million XRP or $500 million worth of XRP? I'm not sure which one it was. Anybody know if it was 500 million XRP or $500 million worth of XRP? But in any case, I always found that very 500 million. So it was XRP, which is, yeah, 500 XRP, 500 million XRP. I was thinking the same thing. Why did they move it? Like, why did he move that? And then he tweeted about it and told us to look up the place where he put it. Tweeted about it and said, you guys should go check these guys out. So like Deep Mind says, guys, prepare for the best. Prepare. Free advertisement, security. Yeah, smart, T-Med. You're right about that, miss. Just prepare. Just prepare, guys. Just be prepared. We've had close to 1,000 days, for a lot of us, close to 1,000 days of being able to hodl and accumulate and hodl. So if the powers that be come out one day and say, and I'm not suggesting that they are, but it wouldn't surprise me, 2,000 per XRP, me and Miss Crypto Siege, we will not blink an eye. We will not even think about half now and half later. They're going to change it. They're going to change it. They're going to change it. They're just saying 2,000 now. No, nope. Here you go. Thank you. Why for us in the Crypto Sieges home? Because XRP is one digital asset and an entire new asset class. There's other verticals in this asset class for us, for you and I to win in. Acquiring Digital assets is just one part of it, and holding one asset in that of those assets is just one part of it. And make no mistake about it. Google, I believe 2 of the 3, Google, Facebook, Amazon, 2 of the 3 of those are already at $1 trillion valuations already. And the other one is right there, just 200 million short of it. So this whole idea of $1 trillion and someone it's not going to be a new thing. I mean, it's going to be not going to be a surprising thing. They're going to be trillionaires. And listen, we're moving into the 4th industrial revolution, the 4th revolution, right? A new asset class. Trillionaires just going to be the thing, like the old financial system where billionaires used to be the thing. I could see that easily happening. Easily. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for hanging out. All the people that did the super chats, I appreciate you guys supporting the channel big time. I really, really do. Bro, XRP, I think it's a great question. Where was his XRP before that? Like, where was this 500 million XRP before he put it on this place? And what happened? Why not poly sign? Like, why? I don't know. In any case, why the move, right? Why? What it feels like is he felt as though he was moving it to a more secure space. And you got to ask yourself, why the move now? Why the timing of it? Right? Why the timing of it? Right? Right? What's going on, M1 to Mujin? Appreciate you being here. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Yep, XRP Lava. I got some of that bid. Did you get some of that? Got some of that. Yes, indeed. And I do, bro, XRP, I think they do a lot of stuff to let us know what's kind of going on in their own way. That's just me personally. Me personally, I think they do a lot of stuff for us. All right, guys, just to kind of let us know, give us a heads up because they want us to win. I really do believe that. I really do. A lot of people think that they don't care about us, and I don't believe that at one bit. The people from Ripple. People at Ripple are employees, not Chris and not Brad, right? But the rest of them are just, they're employees trying to make it just like you and I. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this stream like I do all of my streams and remind you guys of this. That old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.